For years, we've basically thought of AI as the good guy in cybersecurity, right? The digital watchdog, the thing that builds stronger walls to keep us safe. But what happens when that exact same technology gets turned into a weapon? Okay, let's dive into that, because we're looking at a new reality where AI isn't just the shield, it's also the sword.
I mean, just think about that for a second. What if a hacker had an AI sidekick? Something that could guide their every move, do all the boring, tedious work for them, and even cook up malicious code on command. This isn't some plot from a sci-fi movie. Nope. This is happening right now, and believe me, it is changing the entire game. So here's the bottom line. We are smack in the middle of a brand new technological arms race. For every single defensive AI tool that gets built, you can bet an offensive one is popping up right alongside it. And these tools, they're powerful, they're getting easier to find, and they're creating a battlefield where the line between the good guys and the bad guys is getting seriously blurry.
All right, so let's break this down, starting with the first wave of these tools. We're talking about AIs that are basically designed to be the perfect hacker's assistant. They do all the foundational, time-sucking stuff, all the grunt work of a cyber attack.
And what this all really boils down to is that the barrier to entry for hacking has just been dropped, like way down. You don't have to be some elite coder anymore to launch a pretty sophisticated attack. Imagine having an AI assistant that literally walks you through a network penetration test, finds the weak spots for you, and then writes the attack script to exploit them. It turns what used to take hours or even days of skilled work into just a few minutes of automated clicks.
And this makes it super clear. Take a look at something like Pentest GPT. A user can just tell it to check out a network, and bam, it spits out the exact commands for pro-level tools like Nmap or Metasploit. Then you've got Script GPT, which can just whip up a custom Python script to scan for vulnerabilities on the fly. And Brute Force GPT? It'll just sit there and relentlessly hammer a login page with thousands of password combos while the attacker just waits. This is literally automation as a weapon.
And this, right here, is the central problem. It's the ultimate dilemma. See, for every security expert, a red teamer, using these tools to find and fix holes in their own systems, there's an attacker using the exact same tech to find those holes and break in. The very tools that are meant to make us safer are also making attacks easier and faster than ever. It is the definition of a double-edged sword.
Okay, but we're just getting started. Let's move to the next level of this threat because it gets more serious. We're going beyond just simple automation now. We are talking about generative AI that doesn't just find the flaws, it actively creates the digital weapons needed to exploit them. It becomes a weapon factory.
And just so we're clear, this isn't some theoretical, top-secret stuff. There are already more than 24 of these offensive AI tools publicly listed and cataloged. They are out there, and their capabilities are growing every day. This number alone tells you we've hit a major turning point, a shift towards an AI-powered malware-as-a-service world.
I mean, just look at these. Phish GPT can write phishing emails that are so convincing, so personalized, they could probably trick even the most careful among us. Then there's Worm GPT, which can write code for malware that spreads all on its own, like a digital plague jumping from computer to computer. And Ransom GPT, well, that can generate the nasty file encrypting code that's at the heart of every single ransomware attack you hear about. These AIs aren't just tools, they are weapon factories.
Now, let's just raise the stakes one last time. So we've seen AI as an assistant, and we've seen it as a weapon factory. But the most advanced tools are now trying to simulate the ultimate hacker, an AI that can think, adapt, and hunt like a world-class human attacker and look for flaws that nobody has ever seen before.
Okay, so before we go any further, there's a key term you gotta understand: zero-day vulnerability. All this means is a security hole in a piece of software that the makers don't even know about yet, so there's no patch, no fix, no defense against it. Finding a zero-day is like finding a secret master key that can open millions of doors. It's the absolute jackpot for an attacker.
And this is where it gets genuinely scary. You have tools like White Rabbit Neo, Hacker GPT, which are designed to be ghosts in the machine. They're all about stealth, changing their attack methods on the fly to avoid getting caught. But the real game changer, the one that keeps security pros up at night, is Zero-Day GPT. This is the holy grail. It's an AI built for one single purpose: to hunt for those unknown, unpatched zero-day flaws. This is a massive leap from just using known problems to actively discovering the most dangerous new ones.
So, as we pull all this together, we're left staring at an inescapable reality. Every single advance in AI technology brings us huge promise for defense, but it also brings unprecedented danger from offense. This is the new paradigm, the new normal for cybersecurity.
You know, the source material we're looking at really puts it perfectly. The rise of these tools is a stark reminder of potential misuse in the hands of adversaries. There is absolutely no putting this genie back in the bottle. The technology is out there, and it's forcing us to completely rethink our entire approach to digital security.
Which, of course, leaves us with the biggest question of all. In an arms race where both sides are getting supercharged by AI that's getting smarter every single day, what does it take for the good guys to actually stay ahead? How do we build defenses that are just as smart, just as fast, and just as adaptive as the threats they're facing? That is the challenge for all of us.